Welcome back, another round of Just a Tip. This is Meathead Mobility. So got back in today from some flights, and usually my back gets pretty jammed up from being stuck sitting about like this, in this really nice round position, which is basically how I spend all my time at my desk as well. And it's not ideal. And so I'm actually having trouble getting to that extension and getting things in line and getting my hips to separate from my low back. So one of the ways that I address that, especially after traveling, I'll do a warm-up or a quick workout. Nothing too heavy weight-wise. Right now in the season, I don't need it. So I would use this as part of a warm-up if it was going to be a heavy training day for me after travel. So one of the things I'll do is take the heavy band I've got and attach it to my rack. And everyone's done the one leg, which we'll address another time. But I go around both and get it all the way up to the hips, right there in the hip crease. And then from there, walk out as far as I can. And I've got some jerk boxes over here that are heavy and don't move. Anything that you can grab a hold of that's not going to move, I will interlock my fingers around the other side of it and start letting it stretch my back out. Start trying to relax a little bit, lock my legs out, and get into the hamstrings. Pull through the low back and try to get things separated. This is kind of a poor man's traction. From there, I'll twist and try to get to each side like this and rotate through. Just try to get some things to start loosening up and coming apart. The other movement is once I'm locked in this way, I like to do some hip extension into a good morning, but keeping my back as flat as possible so that the hamstrings are tightened up here and then through. Just trying to get all those muscles that have been stuck in that seated position all the day, in those goddamn death trap airplanes full of germs and gross people, to start doing something again. I've seen people try to do some airplane mobility, and at 270 pounds or bigger, or what other guys who train and lift or compete in some of the other strength sports, there's no room to do anything but other than just try to survive for a couple hours. So your only bet there is just keep pounding water, and as soon as you get off, start trying to fix the things that are fucked. So try some of these tips. Get a band, anchor, stretch your hips out, try to unfuck your hips. That's just a tip. Enjoy.